Welcome, 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 welcome in everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you all a few moments to come on in. I am going to try to get my Instagram preloaded. Oh my gracious goodness. Live video. The Instagram is the worst one because it doesn't let me control how the stream shows up. Hey, hi vibrating. Oh, haven't seen me in a while. Well, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and share the video, or you can come over to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. All right, so the people on YouTube have begun to come in. Oh, they're calling me stunning. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, I did my makeup today and I'm in my festive glory. We're going to be doing a live reaction video today. I'm going to get the stream key for Instagram and get that up and running, because Instagram is one of the more weak platforms in terms of the way that the live is done. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be listening to Christmas music during the dance breaks. All right, it looks like we got the stream up and running for Instagram, but we're not live on it yet. So welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy that you all are here. We're live on TikTok right now. So Candace, Krill, Chioma, Mystic have joined over there, and I'm not going to be paying much attention to the TikTok feed, but you'll still be able to watch live from there. However, YouTube is the main platform. You know, they deal really well with there we go. Ooh. Guten Morgen, guten Tag. All right, so we are going to the title is the same. The title should be This Week's Viral. I just tried to update it, but you know what? Let me go over to YouTube and see how they're trying to show up behind the scenes, because you know they be playing themselves, because there's just so much going on with all of this. Thank you. Let me it should say This Week's Viral, but let me get that fixed, make sure it's fixed before we go live on all of the other platforms. We got South Africa in the house. Joburg, or where you coming in from? Which part of South Africa? Represent SA. All right, let me check. So what I'm seeing is that the title is correct on YouTube. Refresh Cookie Confidant and tell me what you see. I'm getting ready to turn on the monetization. We're going to have ads every 11 minutes. Oh my gracious. Every 12 minutes. Every 12 minutes. There we go. Okay, it's updated now. Perfect. I don't know what's going on with these systems, but that's fine. I got too many windows open. Hold on, I need to close most of these windows. Let me go here, and then let me click to send all of these, send all tabs to the left. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna close this up. Oh, we got Joburg in the hizzy. All right, let me move this a little further over this way because I want to be able to keep up with the time. All right, everybody, so we're going to just go ahead and go for it. We are going to turn off this music and we're going to get our live music together, because I want to get right into it, because today we have some behind the scenes coaching. All right. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to get live on. Come on, what is happening? Save, come on, let's get this party started. I'm trying to go live on. Oh, that's not the right thing. Let me get this updated. Let me get it updated. Stream key is this one. Save. Let me get that stream key in. Come on, save and update. I'm trying to get live on Instagram. Go ahead and throw your thumbs up as you come in. If you already know that this is going to be a fantastic video. Oh my gracious, come on. Instagram is really acting silly. There we go. All right, so we are live on IG, but IG is only showing half of my face. So if you come in on Instagram, you have to come to the main platforms. Come on. Let's get live on the rest of these platforms. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Twitch. And of course, we are live on YouTube. Ooh, my arm is hurting from that workout I did yesterday. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So today we have our special treat. Every once in a while, we do live viral reactions. And today is the day that we are doing our live viral reactions on all platforms. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitch, and of course we are live on YouTube. So welcome in, welcome. If you want your comments to be seen on the screen, or if you want to see it in the wide angle, you got to come to YouTube or Facebook or Twitch for that. And let's see, what else? I'm your host, Tonya TKO. I am not too much in the holiday spirit, but I decided to go all out because I'm trying to get into higher spirits. So yesterday we did a show on how to just be overall, how to lift your vibration and just have wellness overall. We did an entire show on that yesterday. It's about an hour and a half long, and I go through all of the facets for what creates well-rounded wellness. So go watch that video. And one of the things is about being in the motion of lifting your spirits emotionally, socially, intellectually, spiritually. So here I am, and that's why I'm doing today's video. So we're going to be reacting to videos from all around the net. The people who are on the tech squad, you can submit your videos behind the scenes for me to look at. There are just a few rules on this show. I want you to remember that the videos that we are seeing, we're looking at them for self-love lessons for ourselves. It's never about the people in the video, but we are using them as an example to look for the lessons that are applicable to our lives. If you're going to send me a video, I want the video to be, there are just some rules. There has to be a self-love lesson in there for Black women. Like, some of you send me stuff that could be some self-love lessons for Black men, white women, whoever. I don't know. Our focus here on this channel is assisting Black women in loving themselves more. The vast majority of my audience are Black women. And so if anybody asks why I focus on Black women, because we're at the intersection of two modes of oppression. And when you lift Black women, you lift everyone else. So if there's anybody who has a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry for you. I am your host. The title is supposed to be right. It's supposed to say this week's viral. I don't know what's going on with the platforms, but it was right when I put it up. Somebody also confirmed, and I checked behind the scenes and it was right. So I don't know what's happening. I am only merely just the messenger. So there are a few different rules on this show. That's one of them. The second rule is every 30 minutes we get up and we dance. And the last rule is, well, along with first rule is we attack the argument, not other people. If you call women on my channel misogynistic slurs, that's grounds for blocking. It's a violation of page policy. Another thing is, um, when you submit videos, send me videos. If it's women's talking points, don't send me a man speaking women's talking points. I don't want to hear it, because that's part of the problem right there. Part of the problem is that we only value it when a man says it. That's inappropriate, and that's not what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and start getting some of the first videos up and running on deck. Let me go to my TikTok and see what we're going to be reacting to on the TikTok first and foremost. Let me see. Looks like I'm not logged in or something. Oh, I'm not logged in. Let me log in. Oh, how is everybody out there doing? Shout out your city, your country, where you coming in from. I don't have to do this here. I can do this on this here. It's always logged in over here. All right, let me go to my profile. Oh, my arms are hurting from my workout yesterday. Like, I really went all in. Okay. All right. If you all are ready, I'm ready. All right. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Oh. I am going to be accepting Cash App during this broadcast. The Cash App is $Tonya TKO. You can submit while I'm live. I'm going to read them on air during the break. We got Dallas in the building. We got New York in the house. All right. All right, so we're going to start with this video, trigger warning, domestic violence, but there's a self-love lesson in here for us. So let's pay attention to that. These videos are going to be cut up and put on the smaller channel. They're going to be put on the, oh my goodness, they're going to be put on the reaction channel, the clips channel, which is Tonya TKO Clips. That's on a different part of YouTube. And then we're going to go from there. So if you're ready, I am ready to rock steady. All right, let's go. Let's see if the volume is not up. What's happening?
You don't think so?
Nope, 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 nope. Let's get this higher and let's start at the beginning, right? So someone has been waiting for these videos. Yes, this is why I'm doing it today, because I want to make people happy and I want to brighten my spirits. All right?
That would help the problem? You don't think so? Do you understand why I'm abusive?
Do you understand the psychology behind it?
Listen, I'm gonna bounce your fucking head off this wall if you don't shut up and listen.
All right. So I don't know if you all can hear this. This video, her name is Irony Hurts, right? Her name is Irony Hurts. And she created this video. She put it up, and I actually wrote to her because I'm like, why are you putting this on the internet? Are you safe? Like, what's going on, right? Because there's a lot going on. I'm gonna play it again for us, starting from the beginning, because he comes out the box. We're only gonna play a little bit of this because the self-love lesson is posted very early on inside this video. So we're gonna start again with our reaction, and I hope that you can hear this. If not, I will turn it up, right? Ugh. Can you all hear my shoe bells? All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's play this again. The volume is as high as it can go because let's see if I can. Let's see if it's on a channel here.
That would help the problem? You don't think so?
No, it can't go up any higher, so we'll have to fix that in post-production. All right, here. Please pay attention because he's going to start talking real greasy very early in this video. Listen.
That would help the problem? You don't think so? Do you understand why I'm abusive? Do you understand the psychology behind it? Listen, I'm gonna bounce your fucking head off this wall if you don't shut up and listen. I'm abusive because I'm so frustrated with the fact that I know you know what you're doing. I know that you know you're playing fucking games. So you're the if you just fucking took a little bit of accountability for your actions, things wouldn't happen. This is all over a t-shirt. It's it's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. It's being late. It's you can't do things in a timely fashion. Listen. It fucks us up. It fucks us up.
You know what? I'm gonna try this again from the very beginning. Hold on, cause I think I found a way to lift up the volume. Listen. Hold on. Let me try that again. Let's go to the very beginning. Let me know if the sound is higher now that I've turned this up. Listen.
That would help the problem? You don't think so? Do you understand why I'm abusive? Do you understand the psychology behind it? Listen, I'm gonna bounce your fucking head off this wall if you don't shut up and listen. I'm abusive because I'm so frustrated with the fact that I know you know what you're doing. I know that you know you're playing fucking games. So you're the if you just fucking took a little bit of accountability for your actions, things wouldn't happen. This is all over a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. It's being late. It's you can't do things in a timely fashion. Listen. It fucks us up. It fucks us up. It fucks us up. And you don't even care. Yes, because you don't care. That doesn't make me more stressed. Because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Listen. You don't fucking circle. It helps. Listen, do you think that's supposed to talk to me like that? No. Well, listen, do you think being an asshole? You have me pushed up against the wall. You think doing this? You think this? You think this is gonna help? Let me go. Do you think this is gonna help? I don't care what helps. It doesn't fucking work. Okay, let's fucking do it. You don't care about fucking fight there? No. Let's fucking have it right now. Come on. Take one fucking step forward. Fucking crush your fucking face. Let's not be like that. All you had to do was not be a condescending bitch. Listen, all you had to do was not be a condescending bitch. You figure it out. Listen. You figure it out. All you had to do. Mess them up to the point of hurting someone or hurting themselves. It's all you know. You got it. No, you got it. I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. Listen. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm talking to you. Stop. I'm dead. Listen. No, I'm done. I'm done. You're not done. Listen, this is it. This is too much. I'm done. Then listen, let's fix it right this fucking second. I'm done. No, I'm done.
Is he mocking her?
It's a game with you.
I'm done. You're fucked up. This is not
I'm fucked up because you won't listen? Because when I'm trying to... I keep up to solve a problem, and you got mouthy with me.
I'm not trying to solve anything.
Listen, Ginger, come here now, because I want you to talk to you. Listen to me. Let's sit down and talk.
I can't even protect my kids.
Listen, let's sit down and talk. Sit down.
No.
That would help the problem?
All right. You know what? Okay, listen. I need to... Let me turn this back down. All right. I need to grab a book. Hold on. Oh, where's my book? brother. I believe this. All right. I apologize for that delay. I just needed to make sure that I got these books, and I was trying to find it, and I was looking for a red book, but the spine of it is blue, so then I couldn't find it. All right, so tell me how my mic sound is, please, because I just want to make sure that that it's not peaking or too low. All right. There's this book by Lundy Bancroft called Why Does He Do That? Right? This is a book that will help you understand the behaviors of men who are abusive, right? And then there's this book right here by Gerda Lerner called The Creation of Patriarchy. The reason why I'm bringing up these two books in particular, as well as please Google, am I in an abusive relationship checklist or domestic violence checklist, so that you can ask yourself some key questions to see if you are in an abusive relationship. So number one, there are a group of women on TikTok who post videos like this for varied reasons. Some of them post it because they just want people to see and hear what's going on in their lives. Some people post it because they're looking to find people who are having similar issues. There are people who post these types of videos because they want to complain and stay in a situation. Other people are looking to get out of the situation. I did happen to contact this woman, and I was like, well, I wrote because I was trying to figure out why she posted this, because I'm trying to figure out, okay, is this something, are you looking for help? Are you, I'm just trying to figure out. So where's mine? Here it is. All right. So this is the video, and I asked her, I said, why are you posting this on the internet? Are you in a hotel? Have you left? And she wrote back and said, I started posting way before I left, but I delete them a few days later. I just wanted to see if anyone cared at first, but now he's been removed from the home. All right. So she says she put this up to see if anybody cared. All right. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, when it comes to the stages of abuse, first they'll break down your self-esteem, and first they'll be amazing, so that you see yourself in a reflection of the amazing way in which they see you. So that when it starts to switch and they start to be critical, you'll say, well, this person, they must know what they're talking about, because they knew what they were talking about before when they thought I was so amazing. And then as the critiques become more and more ferocious, you internalize it as something that you have done wrong. Let me just state this here for the record. There is nothing that you can do aside from having a lethal, mortal weapon aimed or at the jugular of a person that warrants them using force to stop you from taking their life, and then that force can be equal and opposite to the amount of force that you are exhibiting at that moment. So once the threat is done, that's it. We can see that this man is obviously an aggressor. He said that if you don't be quiet, I'm going to bash your head up against this wall. Ladies, I need you to take these threats very seriously. Please understand that these men are very violent. And if they make a threat like that, please take them at their word. Understand that there's nothing that you have done, could do, or will ever do besides getting ready to take their life that could warrant them using force against you, and then force enough to stop you from trying to take their life. Anything less than that? Absolutely not. Part of the reason that I asked you to look at this book is because there's a chapter in this book, right, that talks about how these men give themselves permission. He asked, because this is a psychologist who was doing group therapy with men who were mandated by the court to do this therapy, right? And he asked, well, why didn't you XYZ? Why didn't you just, because the men were like, I had no choice but to do this. I had to do it, right? And he's like, well, why don't you just unalive her? Why don't you just, pop her eyes out or whatever? He gave some examples in there, and the guys were like, at first they were like, yeah, why didn't I? And then some guys were like, oh, no, that would have been excessive. There is a certain amount of force and violence that they have in their mind that they feel that you deserve. Why? And then we have this book right here, The Creation of the Patriarchy. Are men like this in their DNA? Is this just a way that they just can't help themselves, right? In this book, written by an anthropologist and a person who I believe has their doctorate, a person who is well learned and well studied, she posits that no, this is not embedded in their DNA. However, this is embedded in the type of programming that these men have. That there is something going on in the way that we are socializing boys and men to think that women are their property, that they have dominion over women, that they have a right to do what it is that they please, that they are entitled to XYZ from women. And so in this book right here by Lundy, right, he talks about, notice, these men know how to behave when they're talking to the police. They know how to behave at work. If you're in a situation like this and you think that this is your fault and that maybe you did something to cause him to not be able to control himself, ask yourself, like if he's breaking up your things or breaking up things in the house, does he ever break up any of his things? Like if he's so out of control, why is it targeted towards you? When he's at work, so like he's saying, if you don't shut up and listen, I'm going to bash your head up against the wall. If he were talking to a coworker, would he feel that it would be appropriate to bash his let me start that again. Would he feel that it was appropriate to bash his coworker's head up against the wall? No, why not? Because there's something about being in romantic connection with you that he gives himself permission to go there, because he knows how to be a normal, even upstanding citizen out in the street. But at home, he gives himself permission to unleash on you. You don't deserve it in any form or facet. Take them at their word and look up the data for how many women are unalived by men. And pay attention. Me personally, see, I'm a self-love specialist, right? And so I have a certain amount of self-love that when somebody tells me something that I know to be an effing lie, I reject it right out of my sphere, so that they never get the chance for it to escalate to here, because by the time they start say, listen, you called me out my name, I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't listen. I was never acculturated into that. One of the things that my parents made sure of when we were in the home is that we were not called out of our names. I've never been called a B by my parents. It was never acceptable. However, there's other programming that I had in my relationships, or in my relationship with my parents, that showed up in romantic relationships. So I want you to see, when you're in a relationship with a person and something seems normal or familiar, you have to follow it back to its genesis. I'm doing a retreat at the end of this week, and one of the things that we're going to be talking about is our programming. So I need you to follow that familiar feeling back to its genesis and see, where did you first begin to feel that something like this was acceptable? Why is this acceptable in your relationship? Listen, personally, I don't know how women do it who have been in these abusive relationships. I don't like pain, and I don't like feeling scared, and I don't like feeling threatened. I don't like feeling unsafe or insecure. I don't like those things. It is repulsive, revolting to me. And I need you to work on your self-love so much that even when a man raises his voice at you, that you are revolted by it. Please understand that these are some very violent beings. Take them at their word. When they threaten you with violence, pay attention. You see how she didn't want to talk to him? And listen, after a while, from what it is that I hear about abusive relationships, the women will go back and forth with them. Honey, take him at his word. He's stronger than you. He's bigger than you are. And he has the ability to take your life with his bare hands. Don't chance it. Start figuring out your way out. Make sure that you start saving up some money, start working on, I don't care if you have to do OnlyFans, selling foot pics, whatever it is that you need to do, make yourself enough money to be able to get out of there. There are shelters that will keep your location private so that you can be able to get on your feet. There are grants and there are ways that you can do it. However, you got to be smart about it, because when it's time for you to leave, that is one of the most dangerous times for a woman in an abusive relationship. So you have to be ready emotionally, psychologically for that type of fight. Listen, not the physical fight, but that emotional fight of cutting off the life that you have come to know, because the bad overpowers the good. I understand that he may seem amazing 90% of the time, but that time that threatens your life is more potent than the gaslighting, than the love bombing, than the smoke up your behind times in which he is pretending to be somebody other than you know him to be. Listen, other than you know him to be. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right. So that was video number 1 down the chute. So what did you all think of the video? I know it was a little hard coming out of the gate, right? All right. We are going to need to find a song for our dance break, because our dance break is coming up. I am wearing a white dress, so you get to see all of my curves and divots in this dress. I am wearing shapewear, but there are parts that are poking and protruding. I had a big surgery in June, and when they put me back together, for some reason, they gave me a belly flap. And so now I am working out to get this belly flap reduced by reducing my overall fat. However, this is the way it is now. So I'm going to get up and do my doggone thing. However, I want you to be comfortable with where it is that you are right now, whether you have a belly flap or some back rolls or whatever the case may be. Love yourself the way it is that you are right now, and you can, in an extreme facet of self-love, continue to work on yourself as you love yourself, but it coming from a place of wanting to support yourself physically, right? All right, so our time is, we're going to, I'm not going to reset that because this needs to wind down so we could get back to our 35 minutes. Let's find us a Christmas song that we can dance to for our break. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, here what we got. What do we have here? All right, okay. This sounds like the
Rudolph, my dear,
All right, come on, let's dance.
Forecast ain't clear.
All right.
Will you please light my way and lead this old man?
Should we dance to this one, or let's see what we have?
Off, my friend.
All right, let's see.
Once more, will you lend?
All right, let's see what else we have.
Red knows or heaven knows how.
Let's see, this one is called, that one was called Rudolph. Let's see what this one is. This sounds like Saved by the Bell, but it's called It's Christmas Day. Let's see how this one sounds.
I've been longing for this day for a full year now. Can hardly believe it's here.
All right. All right, let's listen to some Christmas trap music. That's what we're going to do. That's how we get started out the box. So come on. Come on.
Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' do. Like you been good, haven't you? Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' do. You been good, haven't you? I'm not trying to put demons in your mind. I just wanna wish you a good night. Hope you get the cream with the pie. And what's under the tree, hit your vibe. Couple of trees, couple of tries, couple of teas. That you gon' be among getting your seeds. See what the present, look at the fall, looking for food, eating them all. World shit, look at the kid with the heart that's lit. Silence, bring me all you can't fit. Do your part, keep doing his part, yeah, like I'm the superintendent of this facility. I get the people what they want with agility. Yes, moving quickly, past ups and my enemies. They just found legends, but they all real of me. Trust me, I'm about to get you hooked up. I'ma get your jealous friends crying. On my army shift, I'ma get your Christmas started. Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' do. But you been good, haven't you? Santa Claus pulled up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' do. You been good, haven't you? My eyes started streaming from the offset. Between the wants and the needs, I don't process. Like they talking French when they say son got nothing. I cannot comprehend how we gave up on justice. Leaving feeling beaten down, all left behind on this holy night. Least we can do is try to make things right. Trust me, I'm about to get you hooked up. I'ma get your jealous friends crying. On my R&B shift, yeah, I'ma get your Christmas vibing. Santa Claus pull up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' do. Like you been good, haven't you? Santa Claus pull up, come get the loot. You better been watching what you do. None of that list you got, they gon' do. You been good, haven't you?
All right. Ooh. All right. Woo. So in that song, he was telling Santa to go get the lube. So I don't know what was going to go down on Christmas Day, or whether Santa was going to participate, or if he was Santa. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Somebody's asking for the shoes. These are actually tambourine shoe, these are tambourine shoe accessories. They're made for people in a band, so that while you're playing the drums, you can have your little sound going on. So all you have to do is like go to a, so all you have to do is go to a, like a music spot like a Guitar Center or wherever they sell instruments, and ask them about the tambourine foot things. We are weaning ourselves from Amazon, so stop supporting people who don't support people like you. All right, so whew. All right, so that was a lot of fun. If you dance, throw up a 1. That right there added, what is that? That was 3.5 minutes of exercise. So that's good. Get your heart up. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just get your heart up. All right. And just move. That's all you got to do. All right. We're going to check the apples. It looks like no one has sent any apples this go round. I'm going to check it for the next go round. We're going to jump into the next video. Let me get this started. Whew. That was really good. I was happy for that movement. All right. Was the sound of the shoes too loud? I need to know, because all right, we're just going to go down the list of, let me see. I don't know if I can play that one.
If you
All right. Whoo, that was good. Okay, so some people danced along. That's good. Make sure that you're doing your movement, because we're going to be here for about 3 hours. And so if you're just sitting down here for 3 hours, that's an opportunity lost. If we do 4 of those, we would have gotten in 12 minutes of exercise. We're looking to get up to 25 minutes, or we're just looking to get up to 150 minutes a week. Okay, that's it. And this is 3 minutes more than we had before. All right. All right, that was good. Oh, I gotta tighten my shoe thing back up. That was really good. Thank you all for participating in that with me. All right. All right. So Ariel is saying it was not too loud. Okay, perfect. Hey, TikTok, how are you all doing over here? 3,008 likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm saying hi to some of you. Thank you for coming through. Share the video. Come over to YouTube or Facebook to have your comments on the screen. Welcome in. Welcome. All right. So let's continue forward for here. Let me know how my volume is for my microphone, because it's red on my area. I just want to make sure that it's not too loud for you all. So this right here, this guy's name, this guy's name is the Warrior Philosopher. So I want to use this so that I can start putting their names on the screen during post-production when my editor is editing it. All right. Whew. All right. So Amazon just has terrible practices against its workers anyway. We needed to cut them down long ago, but we've been supporting them all throughout the pandemic, and they have really horrible practices with the way that they treat people. For example, when my book was on there, they took 50%. I had to pay for the books to be produced, but they took 50%, and then I had to get the last 50%, and I had to subtract the amount of money that I paid to even make the book. So it wasn't even, I don't want to say it wasn't worth it. It was more of a promotional tool so that people could have something from me in their hand. But I say go to the manufacturer. If you see the name of the person who is selling it on Amazon, go right to their website. Many of them have free shipping included in the cost anyway, except you're supporting that business, because Amazon has become a marketplace that has made Jeff Bezos a billionaire. And from what it is that I see, he has this huge, gigantic yacht, which is his shadow yacht, which is supposed to confuse people about which yacht he's actually on. So he has a yacht that just sails with no one on it or without him on it in case somebody wants to take him down. It's really weird. Somebody is saying my sound is low. Is my sound low or is it good? Ariel says it's good. Okay, let me know how it is compared to the videos I'm responding to or reacting to. So let's listen to what this guy has to say.
If you've ever wondered why so many men seem to hate women with OnlyFans account despite being the consumer that creates the demand for that product in the first place, I'm going to make it real simple for you. And it's not about the content itself. These men do not care about the nudity or the sexual acts themselves because a dizzying amount of these men will ask a woman for nude pictures, and if she responds that she has an OnlyFans account and he can go subscribe if he wants to see that, then he starts screaming about how she's a whore and she's a disgrace and her parents must hate her for doing the exact same thing that he wanted her to do for free 3 minutes ago. What they can't stomach is the exchange of power that OnlyFans represents. The fact that the man pays money and the woman benefits financially from the transaction. They hate hoes, but they don't hate pimps because they identify with the pimps.
Listen.
They hate the idea of a woman sleeping with a man to get a promotion, but they don't hate the idea of a man withholding a promotion until a woman sleeps with him because they identify with that man. It's all about the exchange of power, because if you have to pay to see a woman naked, it means you're not entitled to it. And at the core of this mentality is a belief that women's sexual agency does not...
Hold on. People are saying that my mic is low compared to the reaction video, which means I need to turn up my mic. All right. Let me ask you this. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, where is my mic at? 10 being a good loud, 0 being all the way silent. I need you to tell me. Because what I hate is I hate when I get to post-production and my mic sound is off balance, because then the post-production person has to raise mine or lower the reaction video. So tell me where it is. Prioria is listening from her TV, so I need a scale. I need a scale so I know how much to turn it up. We're gonna watch that video again. A 4. Oh no. Let me raise this all the way up. Let me bring this up. Okay, how is it now? What is it like now? Tell me now, because I've just raised it up. So I need you, so now I need you to do a / and the sound, because the first number, because I don't want to get confused. So tell me what the sound is like right now. Do a / and then put my sound in so that I know that you're answering from having already listened. So come on, I'm looking for the / and then we're going to start this video again. So I'm looking for some / because I'm still seeing numbers. So I'm imagining that those are the numbers that are for the old thing that we were looking at. So Cookie is saying too loud and Beauty is saying better. Some people are saying good. All right, so 10. Okay, 8.75. 10. Okay. Andrea is still saying that it's a / 5. All right, much better, 7. Okay, so I'm going to leave it right here. I need you all to tell me what it's like in comparison to this.
Does not belong to them and is not theirs to exercise in whatever way they choose. It belongs to the father until she meets a nice man that he approves.
So I need you to do a / so do 2 / with my number, 2 / with his number, so that I know that now you're answering the new metric. So 2 / my number, 2 / his number. Okay?
Acts themselves, because a dizzying amount of these men will ask a
So
woman for nude pictures, and if she
mine,
responds
his.
that she has an OnlyFans account and he can go subscribe if he wants to see that, then he starts screaming about how she's a whore,
2
she's a
/
disgrace,
come
and her
on.
parents must hate her for doing the exact
I need to see 2 / my sound, 2 / his sound. So you're saying that the guy is like, please listen to the instructions. 2 /. Okay, I can turn him down. //10//10. Okay, 10/8. Some people are saying that he's lower than I am. Oh no, he's an 11. Okay, so he's still louder than I am. Let me turn him down just a little bit. Let me turn him
Same
down
thing
just a
that he
little.
wanted her to do for free 3 minutes ago. What they can't stomach is the exchange of power that OnlyFans represents. The
All right,
fact
what
that the
about
man
now?
pays money and the woman.
So I need us. So let's go back to a 1/ because I don't want to have us doing 3/. Let's go back to a 1/ my sound, then 1/ his sound, please. So listen to him now.
Woman benefits financially from the transaction. They hate hoes, but they don't hate pimps because they identify with the pimps. They hate count despite being the consumer that creates the demand for that product in the first place. I'm going to make
Let's
it real
do
simple
1/ for the
it's not
next
about the
update,
content
please.
itself.
Come
These
on,
men do
come
not-
on, come on, because I want to
If
get
you've
back
ever
to the
wondered
reaction video.
why
Time
so
is
many
ticking.
men
Come
seem to
on.
hate women with
Let's
OnlyFans
go.
account despite being the consumer that creates the demand for that
I turned
product
him
in the
down a little
first
bit. I'm
place,
trying to see how my
I'm gonna
volume
make it
is
real
to
simple for
his.
you.
We're
And it's
doing
not about the content
1/.
itself. These men do not care about the nudity or the sexual. If you've ever
Come on
wondered
now.
why
Come on,
so
come on.
many
I'm
men
waiting,
seem
waiting,
to hate
waiting.
women with OnlyFans account despite being the
I still
consumer
see
that
people
creates
doing
the demand
2
for that
slashes, so
product
that's
in
for the
first
last
place,
one. I'm waiting for
I'm
1/.
going to make it real simple for you. And it's not about the content itself. These men do not care about the nudity or the
Now
sexual
Amanda's
acts
saying
themselves
people are
because
annoying.
a dizzying amount of these men will ask a woman
All right,
for
so
nude
now I'm a
pictures,
10, he's a
and if she
7.
responds that she has an OnlyFans account and he can go subscribe if he wants to see that,
All right,
then he
9/8.
starts screaming about how she's a whore and she's a disgrace and her parents must hate
7/7.
her for doing the
All right.
exact same
Let me
thing
turn
that
him
he
up
wanted her
just
to
a
do for
little
free
tiny
3
bit.
minutes ago. What they can't stomach is the
All right.
exchange.
So we're going to go back to the beginning of the video and begin reacting again. So XY, I cannot max everything. I cannot. Because I'll peak if I begin to yell. So I can't max everything because then the audio, once it gets hot, then you can't hear anything. And I never know what is going to make me yell while watching a video. So like if I go, ha, right, ha, then it's all the way in the red. So I want to make sure that the sound is where it needs to be. All right. So let us continue going forward. All right. I'm going to start this video again. So editor, we are starting from right here.
If you've ever wondered why so many men seem to hate women with OnlyFans account despite being the consumer that creates the demand for that product in the first place, I'm going to make it real simple for you. And it's not about the content itself. These men do not care about the nudity or the sexual acts themselves because a dizzying amount of these men will ask a woman for nude pictures, and if she responds that she has an OnlyFans account and he can go subscribe if he wants to see that, then he starts screaming about how she's a whore and she's a disgrace and her parents must hate her for doing the exact same thing that he wanted her to do for free 3 minutes ago. What they can't stomach is the exchange of power that OnlyFans represents.
Exactly. Listen.
The fact that the man pays money and the woman benefits financially from the transaction. They hate hoes, but they don't hate pimps because they identify with the pimps. They hate the idea of a woman sleeping with a man.
By the way, this is why they loved Andrew Tate, but they hated the types of women that he talked about, but were okay with him exploiting those women. Listen.
To get a promotion, but they don't hate the idea of a man withholding a promotion until a woman sleeps with him because they identify with that man. It's all about the exchange of power, because if you have to pay to see a woman naked, it means you're not entitled to it.
Listen.
And at the core of this mentality is a belief that women's sexual agency does not belong to them and is not theirs to exercise in whatever way they choose.
I want you all to remember when Erykah Badu and her daughter had their booties towards the camera when Erykah Badu posted it. Remember people like Snoop Dogg who made songs about face down, ass up, and all this other stuff, right? He made songs, and if it were an album cover, I did a video on this. If it were an album cover that he had put out, he wouldn't have had a problem with it. But he had a problem with Erykah putting that image out of her and her daughter. Why? Because of the agency. This guy puts it all together perfectly.
It belongs to the father until she meets a nice man that he approves of, and then there's a transfer of ownership of her sexual agency from father to husband. That's why you'll see so many men in these comment sections on videos like that saying that if it was their daughter with the OnlyFans account, she would be physically abused, psychologically abused, alienated, disowned, kicked out onto the street. And they will claim that it's out of love and concern for her as her father that they would do something like that. But I'm having a tough time seeing that, since in every single way, physically, emotionally, psychologically, all of those things do far more harm than her simply having an OnlyFans account that she makes money off of. So it's not about her at all. It's about them being terrified as being seen as less of a man by other men. They're worried about how it reflects on them that their daughter exercises her own sexual agency in whatever way she chooses. Because they're looking at it like, dude, that's authority over a woman's sexual agency on easy mode. That's your daughter. You raised her. If you can't get her to do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, how are you ever going to control another woman?
Exactly. Thank you.
If you've ever wondered why so many men seem to hate women with OnlyFans accounts,
Thank you. This is what it was all about from the very beginning. In this book right here, The Creation of the Patriarchy, the author talks about how men privatized women's labor. I haven't gotten through the entire book, but I'm sure the book answers this question here. This is all about men having ownership of women's sexuality, from the father to the husband, and you never having the chance to own your own. Why? Because they don't really want you to want them. I was thinking about this before I did this video. They don't want you to want them because they know that they are not, S-H-I-T. They know that they lower your value. However, they still want to try to trick you out of your possession. They want to feel like they have one up on you. They don't want you to have agency and control over your own and exploit them exploit them for the simps that they don't want to be seen as, the tricks that they don't want to be seen as. This is why they have no issue paying that money if a person like Andrew Tate is pimping them. Oh no, that's because the money is exchanging hands from a man to a man. And the woman, well, she's submitting. She just really couldn't help herself. But when you have agency, you're not submitting to any man, you're taking agency, and you are the one profiting, so that they are in the position of coming to you begging for access to just see and whiff. Men don't have a problem submitting to other men, but many of them seem to have a problem with submitting to women. Even though any woman who has ever been in a relationship with a man, or any woman who has ever been pursued by a man, we know that men are quite submissive to women 2 times in a relationship. And when is that? When he's trying to get her. And we saw Judge Mathis's video where he was coming out crying, whining, moaning, begging, complaining, fist fighting in the air and sliding down the wall, talking about his wife getting ready to leave him. When are the 2 times that a man is most submissive to a woman, openly and unapologetically? When he's trying to pursue her and when he's trying to keep her. Other than that, he's expecting for you to submit. Submit to what? Submit to what? I guess what they want is for the natural order to be that they have to prove themselves, right, to another man to gain your favor. But once they've got you or purchased you or whatever, then you submit to them. But then when they want to try to keep you, that's when they get down on their knees, groveling, begging, grabbing onto your ankles, getting all types of pistolas and all that other stuff to try to stop you from leaving, because they know that it reflects badly on their ability. They talk about how you can't keep a man. Oh, but how many of them couldn't keep their woman? We saw Judge Mathis. We knew, and then he did what the F it is that he needed to do, so that he wasn't out here with his face hung down low, talking about how he couldn't keep his woman satisfied. Listen. All right. How is the sound of that applause? How does that sound in comparison to the video? Is it low? Is it a nice sound? Let me know. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next video. We only got 16 minutes before the next dance break. So let us try to get another one in. All right. I don't know who originally posted this video, but when I saw this, I did not think that this was a flex. There are too many people putting stuff up on the internet that don't need to be there. There's too many people doing too much. So let's take a listen to this. Tell me how the applause sounds in comparison. I need to know that. All right, sounds fine. Okay. You can hear it, but it's not too loud. Okay, perfect. I don't want it to cut out the sound. Okay, somebody said it's nice. All right. Listen to this madness here. Somebody says it's low. Somebody says sound is great. Okay. I want you to be able to hear the applause, but I don't want it to overwhelm. All right, let's listen to this. Oh, it's muted. 1 second. It's muted. Give me 1 second.
Why are you putting this stuff away?
Hold on. This is really low, I guess because, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me get this all the way up. Listen, here. You know, the sound is too low. The sound is too low. I'm going to look for a different copy of this. Give me 1 second. Let me look for a different copy. Because, let me see. Oh, brother. Oh. They don't have, this is the best one that they have. Because the other ones, hold on, let me see what the sound is like on this. No, the sound is low on it. So we're gonna have to do this one, but I'm gonna have to try to get this sound up in post-production. I'm gonna put this all the way up here. Someone says the vid is way too low, but that's just is how it is. That's the sound. It's gonna have to get raised up in post-production. But listen, let's see if you can hear it. Hold on. I really wish that you all could hear this. Darn it. All right, hold on. Let me see if the video has captions. I'm not seeing captions because it is here on. Oh, it looks original sound. It's saying that this video is the original sound. Hold on. Hold on. It says this is the original sound. It's just real low. Let's see. Let me look for refuses to wax. Because TikTok has a problem when you refuses to wax. Let's see. Yeah, this is the only one. This is the only one, so we'll have to fix it in post-production. So let's get your volume all the way up. Someone says it's muffled really bad. Let me turn this down just a little so that, but yeah, I don't know what to say. Let me turn this down just a little. There we go. Here, I got it up all the way and it's still not loud enough, but we're gonna have to work with what it is that we have. All right, listen.
Why are you putting this stuff away? I just came from the gym. I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight. And I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax because of a issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places, I've gone to European Wax Center, and they don't have an issue. The phone's going off. This is so unprofessional. So unprofessional.
Listen.
Excuse me? I don't have that shit. Who do I just went to the gym? I just went to the gym.
No, that's not the gym. That's not the gym. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. That's not the gym. This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not trying to.
You don't go to the gym. I can tell by the body type.
Excuse me. I am not what I said insults for me. Because I'm not insulting you.
You have
Excuse me. You are embarrassing. You're going to try to say me. We cannot provide a service for you.
It's 2 years of black men who are up there with some books. I got this off of
You need to go to the doctor. This has nothing to do. I don't know why. You should not be on that class. This is embarrassing. I'm looking at what you
this place. You got this bum Easter grass. Look this place. Stop. Look this place. Look at this place. Look at this place. I'm gonna show you something. Okay. Don't you tell me why you don't.
Oh my gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, listen. So for those of you who couldn't hear, she's basically trying to get a Brazilian wax. She claims that she has gone to the gym, but the person who is trying to do the wax says that they're CNA and that the odor is more than just the gym, that it smells like she has an infection. I did a video many years ago about what to do when your vagina smells. And listen, the vagina is not supposed to smell rancid. It's not supposed to smell putrid. It's not supposed to smell deep fish. It's not supposed to smell like any of those things. It's not. It's not. It's not. And so you must take care of your physical health. You have got to go to the gynecologist and get yourself checked. If somebody is telling you that they think it smells like you have an infection, because listen, it's not a comfortable conversation to have. I don't understand how this video made it to the doggone internet. I don't know who she thought that this was a flex against. She's basically letting us know that there's an odor problem in her intimate area, and that a person who is saying that she has medical training is telling her that she need not get on a flight, especially if she's going with a man, that she needs to go to the doctor and get this taken care of right away. However, she's over here arguing with the woman. The woman says she doesn't even feel comfortable being in that area because of the scent. The woman has to accost her to get her out of the doggone office because the woman says that she's not going anywhere. And I'm like, we're putting too much on the internet nowadays. This right here is something that you have to have the humility that when a professional tells you that there may be a problem, that you take them at their word and you do what it is that you need to do. I was looking in the comments and the people in the comments were like, going to the gym before Brazilian is nasty work. Why would you even go to the gym to make sure that your intimate area is yampy, moist and hot with bacteria built up from the gym? Why would you do that? Like, this is irresponsible on your part. Why would you not want to have enough consideration for the person who's going to be down in that intimate area, that you care enough about how it is that you're showing up, that you make sure that you're fresh? And they have showers at the gym. What are you doing, girl? They have showers there. Why did she not jump in the shower to make sure that she was considerate of the person who is performing a service in her intimate area? And when the smell is so bad that the woman got to kick you out and then kick you out by force, that's too much. I had a friend in college whose vagina smelled acrid. Let me tell you, you could smell it through her clothes, when you're sitting in the car next to her. I told her about it, and then she went down to the damn Listen, she went down to a damn panty shop and bought a whole bunch of damn sprays to spray and cover up the area so that now it smelled like acrid, funky fish, foot, belly button, ass, vajayjay, badusi, all of that, with some raspberry and pears on top of it. It was an uncomfortable, terrible scent. And I had to tell her about it because it became too much. And it got to the point that she was trying to shove her nanny in the face of men who had wanted to go down on her. And she had him trapped in a position where she's pulling and cranking his head down towards that area, where it got to the point where he was so desperate he just had to start biting her. He took his teeth and latched it onto her inner thigh. She showed us the bite marks and everything. And then we talked about her behind her back because I had already told her about her vagina. And we were like, listen, if a man is trying to bite you, I'm going to have to send this video to somebody who was there and heard the story. I'm going to send this to you and tell me in the comments. I don't know if you want to identify yourself how true this doggone story is, because we were like, listen, if a man got to bite you to get away from the smell, you know, listen, with as much as men were down with munching back in the days, if he got to bite you to get away, if he got to latch and sink his teeth to stop you from cranking his head down into the area, you need to go get checked. That's it. Go get checked. Don't do this. All right. I know the video was slow, but we did the best that we could. We did the best we could. That was the sound. I looked for other sounds, but we're going to have to fix that in post-production. All right, but yeah, that was too much right there. That was too much. That was too much. All right, let me see what else I have. This one is a really good one right here. Let me see what the sound is like.
I know your mothers.
Okay, here, let me turn this down just a little.
And have you had a conversation with your mother?
All right, here. Let's take this.
Because the women
let's take it to the back. Let's go to the front. Let's take it to the front. Uh-oh. Why is this? Oh, the video size is not. Let me try IG and see. All right, there we go. All right, if you all are ready, I'm ready. Let's go.
The women of today are not your mothers. And have you had a conversation with your mother? Because the women of today are having conversations with their mothers, and their mothers are telling them, don't do what I did. But you're idolizing your mother because you never really saw your mother as a human. You saw her as someone who provided for your needs. The question men need to start having is, how do I show up as a modern man in the 21st century? I can't be like my father, because the women right now are not like my mothers. How do I step up to make sure that I can partner with the kind of women that I see right now? A woman who is a working class woman, or a woman who even knows her rights, that is working day to day, will not put up with a man that still believes she has to submit to him just because you're a man. So we have modern women, but the men haven't caught up, and that's why they are stuck in that paradigm of fighting for power that no one is trying to take from them. The women of today,
and you know what? And that is the thing right there. This is what this whole past election was all about. This is what it was all about. She's saying that we're not our mothers and you're going to have to get with it. So number one, let's talk about it. When these men are on the internet fighting, screaming, punching the air, crying, blubbering, falling down the wall, hollering out about how they want the deal that their grandfathers had, that their fathers had, these men never talked to their grandmothers. They never talked to them. You see, Granny, go ahead and put up a number 2 if Granny pulled you aside and let you know what the real deal was. Or if you, as a little girl, you took a look and you saw what was going on with Grandma, and you saw her with her buckled knee, her doggone gimp elbow, her arthritic knuckles, trying to mix up those foods and flip over them flapjacks and cut down those things from the yard for cooking. as she was stumbling, limping, health in the toilet. I peeped that. I told you I looked at my grandmother suffer while the man sat out on the front porch picking things out of his teeth. And I'm like, what is he here for? But meanwhile, I knew he had another family somewhere else. I don't know if it was a simultaneous or a staggered family. But I know for a doggone fact that I didn't want that same fate. Listen, I started my first business when I was 13 years old. I knew from young. And there's a reason why. So good job, because I was listening to some Glorilla music, and we need to do a deep dive. We need to do an entire critical theory of Glorilla music, because listen, the Generation X, you did the damn thing by teaching these girls, because I heard her in a song with somebody else talking about you don't deserve my womb, and they were really going off, and I was like, good job, young ladies. Listen, if your grandmother, your mother spoke to you, throw up a 2 or peace sign for the way that things used to be, because we're not going back to that, especially when the majority of households in the United States, the woman works too. And then in these African nations, the women have always worked. They out there on the side of the road with the treats, and they selling stuff in the doggone neighborhood and all of that. So women are bringing in money. In some of these African households, the man is not even bringing anything in, but he's still expecting for you to submit. I had an ex who had been radicalized by the manosphere, and I used to listen to some of the things that he was saying, and I was like, He got me mixed up, because if he thinks that just by virtue of him having 2 things swinging down below between his legs, that he's going to be the one making all of the decisions. Meanwhile, ladies, how many of you have shown and proved that you are the one who has to lead the relationship as far as prophylactics, as far as preventing pregnancies, as far as making sure that he's on his P's and Q's, so he doesn't mind you leading the relationship when it comes to those things. Intimately, they seem to have no damn control, that if you left it up to their devices, you would done bust it open on the first night. They are ready, willing, and able, with no type of doggone sexual morals, decency, or control, right? You got to be the damn leader. You got to be the one to guide them in these relationships. You out here working too. And instead of them saying, well, you know what? The best person, the best person for the job will make the decisions for that job. Because listen, some of us are better at saving money than men. Some of us are better at the administrative duties of the household than a man. He may be better and stronger at being able to provide the protection for the home, but don't consider yourself a well-rounded house leader when she has to be the one sending you doggone pictures, charts, graphs, and cartoons for you to be able to see and understand what the doggone item on the damn shelf is. I saw a person who put up a video about the Instacart damn driver and how he didn't even get the doggone groceries that was right there, picture on the app, name on the app, and he still don't know. How many of you, put up a 3 if you've had the same type of damn issues with these people who are going out there, these XY chromosome persons talking about they doing your grocery shopping. You the leader and you can't see the damn marca on the box that says the doggone name. You got to do all of this, a spreadsheet. One woman, her husband called her 6 times from the store and she had the whole chart. How many of you have seen those videos? Put up a 4 if you've seen those videos of the men who have to have an actual picture pasted on a big old doggone chart that he has to open up like a damn newspaper, like he's doing some presentation in the shop, that you have to put pictures on there like he's 5 damn years old. You're the leader, sir? The leader of what? You could barely lead your damn self. All right, there's the video right there. Clap if you enjoyed that. Clap if you enjoyed that. We did that on that video right there. I went off. I went ham. You have to let me know how my mic volume is. All right, so let us go ahead and get ready for our second dance break. Let's see what Christmas songs we have here. This is called Christmas Trappin'. Let's see what this is talking about. All right. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's see if it picks up. Okay. Okay. This one is called Santa's Blue Shoes. If you ever want to know the names of any of these songs, Shazam it. All right. Let's see. This one is called Favorite Time of the Year. I'm not feeling it. This one is called Snow Keeps Falling. No, no, no. This one is called Seasonal Nostalgia. Oh my goodness, this one is called Trapmas. Santa get the lube. I know, listen, don't encourage these crazy people. All right, let's see. This one is called Deck the Halls 80s Vibe. Let's see. All right, this one sounds cool. Oh, you know what? Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, get up out your seat. All right. Woo. All right. Tia saying I look crazy. I know. I know. I know I do. But it doesn't matter. And I encourage you, Tia, to stop worrying about the way you look and just get out there and have fun. I know. You think I don't know I look crazy? I know. If you danced with me, put up a 1. I want to see those of you who dance with me, because that's what it's all about. Somebody saying you go girl, you go boy. Oh, if you're enjoying the broadcast, send an apple through $1. Just let me know that you're enjoying it. Oh, it's $ Tonya TKO. Whew, I'm tired. I need some water, y'all. I need some water. Let me grab some water real quick. That song was cute and fun. Oh my gracious goodness. All right. Woo! So listen, I suggest for anybody who is judging me to just stop judging yourself, because if you're judging me, it's an indication of, you know, how you do anything is how you do everything. And you probably most likely judge yourself, and where's that really going to get us at the end of the day? Look at all these people who dance with me. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you for being in the spirit of what this show is about. If you did that dance break, you did 3.5 minutes of exercise. So that with the first 4 that we did, we got, I think it was 4.5 for the first one. So we up at 8 minutes now. So if we're just trying to get to 25 minutes, we've already gotten 1/3 of the way there. So remember, 150 minutes of exercise every week. This is what they're recommending for us. I have to be careful not to let myself sweat out my beautiful makeup. If you're enjoying the makeup, let me know. Give a thumbs up. Let me know how it is looking, because I got my face beat to the North Pole and back. I know that's right. And let me know if my foot tambourines are too loud. How's the sound of my foot tambourines? Because I know, oops, let me get my timer back up. All right. Whoo. Let's get ready for the next video. Oh my gracious goodness. All right, let's close this out and let's look what we have. All right. All right, so here we're gonna listen to Nick Fuentes, who's an internet troll that they say was caught in a love tryst with another man. I just want you to know that this is the doggone red pill to penis pipeline, that a lot of these men are purposely trying to keep you single so that you could be available for them, so that they can have access to you, your body, so that no woman has access to you. Oh, oops. Ooh. All right. Let's see what old Nicky boy is saying. All right, here we go. Let's make sure the sound is up and let's get to talking. Let's hear what Fuentes has to say. Fuentes. All right, here.
Nick Fuentes, who is not married and has no kids, offered this advice to men about how they should treat their wife.
You know, your wife is not your big sister. She's your wife. She's your dominion. Okay? You own her. And she is subject to you. She is your subject. She is your helper. You can call her, okay, if you're having sex with her, you can call her whatever you want, okay? On your anniversary, you could call her your queen, whatever the but she's your wife. And she is your dependent, just like your children. And women should be treated like children, basically. Not like your buddy, not like your best companion. Your best friend should be another guy. Your wife is your wife. And if you really enjoy the company of your wife that much, I have bad news for you. You're gay. Because Dax
Listen.
really loves the company of women. I've said it so many times.
Don't take financial advice from poor people. Men, why would you take advice from a non-married, non-father, whiny like Nick Fuentes about how to treat your wife? A true leader and provider of a wife and children does not have this resentful mentality towards them. If you, as a man, desire to lead a wife and family and have them respect you, love you, which is the ultimate prize that men are actually after, this is not how it's done. This is anti-family, anti-marriage, and for a person who claims to be Catholic, this is a distortion of what a Catholic marriage and family should look like. And it's a distortion of what a virtuous friendship with your wife should look like. Nick Fuentes, who is not married and has no kids, offered this.
Did you hear? So this, hold on, let me check the TikTok to make sure. Uh-oh. My TikTok was disconnected. That's fine. They didn't give me any warning, so that is that. All right. So, I don't know. Should we go back live on TikTok? We can go back live on TikTok. Let me see if I can go back live again. Just restart. Go live. All right. We're live back on TikTok. Refresh the feed. All right. So this video right here is from a page called Zach Costello _. And so he's talking about Nick Fuentes. Did you hear what he said? If you enjoy the company of your wife, you are gay. This is what he's saying. And he is purporting and positing this. People have been speculating about his sexuality for a long time. And how many of you heard about the scandal between him and a male vlogger by the name of Destiny, and how there was an SEX tape leaked of them two together, allegedly, right? How many have heard that? Because Destiny, you could see from his face how he was talking about it. He was like, oh, you know, it happened. You know, what can I say? I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was like an old friend had access to an account. He leaked it, blah, blah, blah. And so the red pill to penis pipeline is a real thing. That these men get together in the He-Man Women Haters Club. And some of those men are really waiting for you with some lube. That's what they're doing. They're waiting for you. So these men are constantly showing that they have absolutely no interest in having healthy relationships with women. Absolutely no interest in showing that they even care to have healthy relationship with women. This is why there are so many men who are upset with Russell Wilson and that whole Sierra relationship, because many of those men wish that they were in Sierra's place. Oh, how they would love to just back it up for Russell Wilson himself. They're angry that he saw value in a woman, because you see these men in the clubs, when a man has money, they're the ones running with their cup and ice in tow, trying to get some yak. Next thing you know, they laying on their back. That's it. That's how it goes down. It goes down. This is how it goes down. In terms of whether or not you take advice from a person, financial advice from a person who doesn't have money, there's different types of advice for different things. And we don't know where a person is or has been, in terms of they could be giving you warning advice to not be like them. But what is Nick Fuentes actually talking about? Is he saying be like me, so that you could have some GAY-SEX tape leaked on the internet, while you talking about you're gay? If you listen, the call is coming from inside the house. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, let's get to the next video. That's something else. Can you believe that this man said, if you enjoy spending time with your wife, you're gay? Like, these men out here, they got no damn shame. They really don't. They have no damn shame whatsoever. All right, let's see what we have in terms of the next video to react to. Oh, this is a good one. Damn it. But there's another video that I want. It's a video. I need to find this other video. I didn't put it. Let me look through my liked videos. Unless the damn video is gone. Because it was a video of a woman saying that women are the only creatures on earth that are expected to mate with their natural predators. Text notification squad, the people who are behind the scenes in the group, where is that video? Where the woman is saying that women are the only ones expected to mate with their natural predator. It was an African woman who was saying this, and it was deep. I hope did I save the video? Dang. Cause it's like, you know, like people want to save the TikTok app, but the TikTok app is problematic. Like it's really problematic. I don't see the doggone video. And I wonder if I saved it, because some of these videos that I know are controversial, I'll save them. So let me look in my thing and see if I have saved the video. Let me see. Let me see. Where can I find videos? Map favorites. Here we go. Videos. All right. Dag. Come on, where's the video? Oh my gracious, I don't see the damn video. Let me see. Did I save it to... Damn. Let me see. Where's my other phone? Oh, here it is. Let me see if I saved it on this phone, because sometimes I'll save it on another phone because sometimes I'm just, hold on, let me check and see. Videos, albums. Let's see, pictures, no albums. Let's see, videos. Let's see. Damn it. Fuck. Let me see. Ugh. Camera, where will it be? Downloads. Let's see, downloads. Damn. Let me put some music on while I'm looking for this. Give me just one quick second, y'all. Perfect, I found it. All right, I found the video, y'all. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm so happy for the text notification squad because I thought I had saved this video. But this is an important video for us to see that I think is important for us to watch right now. Let's see if this is a better screen. This is a better screen right here. I appreciate you all coming along for the ride with me and listening to this happy Christmas jolly music with me. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let us get the sound up as high as we can. All right. If you're ready, I am ready. Listen to this. I just think that this is really deep, and I think it's deserving of. Is my sound too loud? Because I see that it's peaking in the red. Let me bring this down just a little bit because I don't want to peak in the red. All right, so here we go. All right.
Species are the only animals that are expected to.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got the wrong volume up. Here. All right, listen to this.
Women are the only species, are the only animals that are expected to mate with their natural predators.
Listen.
It is men who kill us, but we're still expected to have children with them. There's no other species that have to go through that.
I want you to pay attention. Think about antelopes. Think about leopards, lions, and we know the leopards eat people's faces or eat other leopards' faces. But listen, in the animal kingdom, if antelopes were unaliving the very womb that would bring forth antelope offspring, what sense would it make for those antelope to ever mate or even be near? They should run when they see a male antelope coming. But it just doesn't even make any sense. But here we are as humans expecting to continue to mate with people who are unaliving us at astronomical numbers, especially Black women, that are exponentially more likely to be harmed by BM than any other demographic. Like I believe we're either 30 or 3 times more likely to be unalived. Listen, a Black woman is unalived every 6 hours, according to FBI data that I last saw. And people are saying that the number is even less than that, that the hours are even less than that. Unalived every 6 hours at the hands of a man. Come on. And we're expected to see them walking and not run. I told you all. Don't come near me in public. I run. I make sure that I have sneakers on and I run. If one of them comes near me trying to talk to me, I run. And they don't run after me because they don't want to, I guess why are you chasing me? If you got something good for me, why are you running after me? You know what I'm saying? None of them has ever, I get if they start walking towards me on the damn sidewalk, I get as close to the street as I need to. And then I will even holler out, no! And then I'll just start running. I don't care. You all say I look crazy or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I hightail it.
So
What's the matter with the volume? You couldn't hear her? What? What? It's like it's all the way up. What are you all talking about? It's all the way up. Like, you all are acting really confusing because I'm like, I don't know if you're referring to the first time that I played it or the second time after I raised the volume. But I can play it again and then go from there.
Women are the only species, are the only animals that are expected to mate with their natural predators on Earth.
Listen.
It is men who kill us, but we're still expected to have children with them. There's no other species that has to go through that. So the men shouldn't say, we talk too much, we're angry. How else do you want us to fight the patriarchy? You want us to be demure? You want us to sit and be mindful? Like, hi, Jagero. Please don't disrespect me. Please don't rape me. How else are we supposed to fight if not with anger?
They don't want you to fight. The purpose is for you to be disarmed. They don't want you to fight. You all are saying you cannot hear the video. I don't know what's going on. It's all the way up. Oh, somebody's saying that's better. Okay. Listen, they don't want you to fight. They want you to be defenseless. This is why they're like, just keep still so I can grab you. Just stop moving so I can harm you. They don't want you to have a defense. They are trying to tell you everything in the book so that you put your defenses down to let them in so that they can harm you. A person who has your best interests at heart is understanding of why your defenses are up. They're understanding. They're not like, oh, get your defenses down, put them, listen.
And it is anger inducing. Imagine daily you have to, daily, nikiingia Uber naogopa. Nikishuka mali nenda naogopa. Nikiingia kwa matatu sijui nani ataniongelesha, nani atajaribu kunigusa.
I heard the word matatu, so I don't know if she's in Kenya or not. I don't know what she's talking about, but it sounds like every day, wherever you go, you see them here, you see them there, and you're supposed to be submissive and demure to people that you don't know, have no defenses, even though they are showing themselves to be natural predators of you.
Nani atajaribu kuni disrespect. It's actually so. What you said, yes, it's true. Men can't comprehend because it's not their life. And I want to talk about the other side of the coin.
Yeah, exactly. They can't comprehend. And look at him. He's just listening. And I appreciate him for sitting there listening, because at the end of the day, these people, the ones who are predators, you think a predator wants you to have a defense? I don't know how many of you have ever seen at the zoo when the little baby is up against the glass, the lion or tiger or bears, oh my, they will walk real slow up to the glass, and then the next thing you know, they will hinge open their jaws and try to bite off the baby's head. They go for the weakest of the pack. They go for the ones that can't run as fast. They go for the ones that's going to put up the least amount of fight. They go for the babies. And in our communities, with these people who are natural predators, they don't go after a person who is as strong as they. No, they go after women, children, and old people. This is why you see on the news how old people are getting pummeled by these folks, women and children too, because these cowards are not looking for a fair fight. They get off on the power differential. That's why they're trying to teach you that you need to be submissive, instead of saying, you know what, I understand that you're up against a lot. But no, they're like, no, you got to believe that there's a good one in the bunch. Muhammad Ali talked about white people when he said, listen, if you saw a whole bunch of snakes slithering towards your door and you got your door open, are you going to stand there with your door open talking about, I wonder which one of them are the nice one? No, you're going to close the damn door. So I don't understand why people are expecting for women to continue to stay defenseless. That is the act of a predator. Wait until you see my next video where we hear from a psychologist on the matter. All right. All right. So let's get to the next video, because the next video is a really good one. The next one is a really, really, really good one. The next one is one that I'm happy to share with you all, because I heard this one when I was in the street. I had to pause to save this one because this is a good one. We're going to hear from a psychologist. So let me see, who was the person who, what page is this? All right, so this page right here, so I can put it on the screen, is Dialogues with Jaguero. Oh, I heard her say that word, so I guess that's his name. All right. So listen, I would love to get on some of these platforms and have some of these discussions. So Jaguero, hit me up, man. Hit me up. All right, so this right here, this woman is a psychologist. Her name, let me see her name right here. Her name is Dr. Natalie Jones PsyD. Oh, so she has a PsyD. That's the degree that I am going towards. So let's listen to what she has to say.
Men that pretend to like women or want a relationship with women just for the goal of obtaining sex are sexual predators. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I spent many years working with men who were sex offenders and sexual predators
Listen.
and had sexually deviant behavior. And I just kind of wanted to come on here to talk about something that I've seen a couple of times now that's extremely concerning on TikTok. There is a post by a young man that is saying that, oh, the reason why men pretend to like women and pretend to want a
Listen.
relationship with women is because the sex is better when you like us. And I can't find that post to restitch it, and I'm not sure I know how to stitch it anyway. But anyhow, I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. And so anyone who does what that young man is saying is a sexual predator, sexual deviant. I promise you that. And I very rarely speak in absolutes, like all or nothing in my videos, but this video is the exception. The reason that a person will pretend to like you in an objective in order to get sex or have sex with you and sort of play the long game of wanting a relationship with you just to have access to you sexually is because they're sexually deviant and they're predatory. And that's exactly how the mind of a rapist works.
Listen.
They want to attack someone who is vulnerable, who is defenseless, and they want to have control over the situation. And so with that being said, like, they don't expect a victim to be able to fight back. And this is very much in the same manner. Like, they don't want women, and I'm speaking about women and men just because of that particular post. They don't want women that could say, oh, you know what, no, I'm not really into you like that. They want to sort of do this game. And a lot of sexual predators think of conquest and acts of violence or sexual assault as a game or a conquest. And so men who are playing this game of pretending to like a woman, it is a game of conquest. They want your defenses down. And that's the reason why, if they don't want to hook up with someone who just wants to hook up like they want to hook up. They don't want to do that. They want to do this game of manipulation. They don't want to go for the person that has the same type of mentality because there's no attraction to them.
Exactly. You know what? Something that came to my mind when I was watching this video days later. I thought about these women, white women who were married to men who had African women enslaved. And no matter what these white women did, they could not keep their men out of the barn going towards these African enslaved women. And part of the reason I believe that is because of the kink. They have a domination, masochistic, sadist kink where they want to have control over a person. They want to harm a person. They don't want a person who wants it. Listen to what it is that she's saying. These men are predators by nature and they like predatory intercourse. So all of these women who were married to these men and they were angry at the woman because their man would keep going out to the barn. No, you're married to a predator. He has a fetish for control, domination, and harm. He doesn't want it the easy way. He wants to see the look of terror in a person's face. He wants to see a person who is frightened. He wants to see a person who can't stop him from doing what it is that he's doing. And a lot of these men, unfortunately, continue to spread and share their DNA. And white women did not come together to stop these men because they could have done, listen, I'm hearing about all different types of poisons and things that could have been done. They could have come together and they could have dethroned these men. However, they were too busy getting power in proximity. So I want you to listen to the mentality of these men. They like the power differential. They like you not having a say. They want to take advantage of a person who doesn't want it because that is their kink. She works with people in the criminal justice field. Oh, this is a weird thumbnail of her. Let me keep going.
be in control of that. They don't get to play this game of trickery and bamboozle you behind your back. And so that is a sexual predator. The same types of men who will play this game of pretending to like a grown woman and using her and being a master manipulator about their intentions are the same types of men who would, go try to assault an underage minor, would try to assault someone who is unconscious or inebriated or their defenses are down.
I'm going to play that part again because I feel like you all need to hear this. I feel like you need to hear this again. Because all of those college assaults that happen when a person is inebriated, drunk, out of it, you think that they don't know she's out of it? That's part of the damn kink. That's the point. That's the point. This is why they drug them. This is the Bill Cosby. There's this fetish called an anesthesia fetish. This is where the word anesthesia comes from. A person who is completely knocked out. The sleeping beauty fetish, because they don't want you to be cognizant. Because of the ways that these patriarchies are set up. Because of the way that these patriarchies are set up. They don't want you to want them. Because deep inside is this deep feeling of lack of self-love, lack of worthiness, that they know that if you want them, then you must not be shit because they ain't shit. How many people had intercourse with a man and then the man got disgusted with you because you dare lay down with an ain't shit mother effer like him? That's not self-love. So many people think that this bravado, this machismo, and all of that is self-love. No, it's not. It comes from a deeply broken, wounded place where they don't see their own value. So for a person like you on this pedestal, because you know they pedestalize us because we are goddess. They are used to worshiping the goddess until they came in and in their ignorance dethroned the goddess to put up their monotheistic imbalanced God with no feminine balance around him, and then try to posit as if you are the one who is from a rib lesser than the helpmeet, because they know that they thrive best when they are helping to meet you and your higher elevated needs for the family, for the community, for all of that. They're not community builders. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. These people are off kiltered by a lot. By a lot. I'm going to play that part again for you because I need you to hear and understand that it's no accident that they assault a person who is underage. It's no accident that they're out here looking for girls who are 18 and they're 50. It's no accident that they really are just saying 18 because deep inside their heart they really want 16. We heard Andrew Tate expose him and his brother taking advantage of 16-year-old girls because they have to keep looking for a population that is more and more ignorant until they're like R. Kelly driving by the doggone middle school looking for someone. Stop it. Stop it. Here we go. Listen to this part again.
About their intentions are the same types of men who would, go try to assault an underage minor, would try to assault someone who is unconscious or inebriated or their defenses are down. They can't.
An enslaved person.
And so there is an attraction to that, and I promise you that. And I'm sure that there's going to come a day when I'm going to have to answer about this post. But, again, this comes from my many years of working with, predators and things like that. This is personal, this is training, this is all that kind of stuff combined into one. If someone doesn't want you to have the power to decide about whether or not you want to engage,
listen,
and be truthful about their intentions, they are a predator.
Exactly. Thank you. I said everything that needed to be said during the video, but I want you to take special notice, please pay attention. We have been led by a group of men for thousands of years who have not been fit to lead. Look at the state of the country that we live in. Look at the state of the world. How much longer are we going to let these beings destroy this planet, destroy family, destroy innocence? I had the chance to hang out with a little girl who was around the same age that I was when my innocence, when somebody tried to destroy my innocence. There's no way that you can say that you love a little girl, that you love girls, that you love women, and you would try to destroy the innocence of a child. I believe that those people need to be unalived, put under the ground. Anyone who hurts a child, nah, you're not fit to breathe the same air and oxygen as the rest of us. I had the chance to hang out with a little girl who was around the same age when someone tried to destroy me. And I realized the beauty. Oh, the beauty in that young innocence, the jubilance that any predator who looks at that type of, that raw, potent, just life inside of a child and attempts to sexualize it, attempts to pervert it, and attempts to exert their will and depravity onto it. That is a sick person who isn't fit to be here among the rest of us. There's no rehabilitating that because it is a deeply embedded fetish. It is an attraction that happens at the core of something that is off base inside of them. Anyone who would hurt a child doesn't need to be here with the rest of us. No. And that goes for people who fall along the lines of what it is that she's talking about. Me personally, I believe, listen and hear me very well, because I'm going to use coded language as to not get flagged down. I believe that when the Civil War was over and they outlawed the enslavement of people, there were a lot of people who needed to be punished for war crimes, and they needed to be unalived. Because we have their descendants walking among us right now. And all of those people that strung folks up by their neck, disemboweled them, even when they were with child. Listen, the gruesomeness, burning people alive, all of those people who participated in those war crimes, listen, they needed to be taken off this earth. They did. Because now what they did is they became the police force. The overseers became the officers. And then now we are where it is that we are because we didn't handle this the right way. Women, wake up. How much longer do we stay underneath this control? All right. Listen. I'm not joking. We needed to be alleviated off this earth of those people. All right. It is time for us to get up for our movement break. Again, if you heard what the F I said, you can go ahead and throw some claps up. Yeah, because those people needed to be prosecuted for war crimes. They did. They did. Let's see what this song is all about. This is called Our Friend Santa. Let's see what they're talking about in this song. Oh, this is a cute song. All right, let's get up and dance to it. Oh, I'm tired of dancing, y'all. I'm tired. But listen, we're going to get our minutes in today. I'm going to tell you that much. And then we've been on this video for 2 hours, so we're going to get out of here and start a new video. Right now it's 3:20 and we have 11 minutes. I have 11 minutes of exercise under my belt. So that we're halfway to the amount of exercise that I am aiming to get for the day. So let us. Oh, I'm tired. All right, come on, get up out your seat. My goodness, that was something. I gotta run to the ladies' room. I'll be right back. are back. Oh my goodness, that was so good. I enjoyed that dance. I know I look crazy, but I don't care, honestly. I'm just happy to be moving. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here with you all. Let's check the apples. Let's see. What is that I hear? Hey. All right. So, Carmelita sends $5 and says, helping me get through finals. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I finished all of my finals except one, and I'm working on the last one this weekend. So I'm happy about that. Whew. So if you want to send an apple through, which is red on the ears, $sign Tonya TKO. And we will get to that during the next break. I am going to let's talk about the self-love lessons that we've learned so far, and then we are going to get out of here because I'm going to record another video. Let me give some hearts to Carmelita. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you supporting the show. That was good, Sarita, wasn't it? All right, so let's see what your self-love lessons are from this video. I am a little fatigued from all of the dancing. Let's see how many minutes we got so far. We got 15 minutes of dancing, so we only need 10 more minutes of exercise for the day. Isn't that grand? That's great. So if you are going to get 150 minutes of exercise, that is 25 and 25 is 50. So that's 6 days of 25 minutes a day. However, if you increase it to 30 minutes, then you only have to do 150 3 times 5, so that's only 5 days of 30 minutes. So it's really up to you. If you want to do it 6 days a week, just put on some music and then just start dancing. Take little breaks during the day. Oh my goodness. So China's gonna have to leave and catch the playback. That's cool. Let's get into the we got Brazil in the house. I know bom dia is good morning, but how do you say good afternoon and good night in Portuguese? So let's talk about you know what? Type your self-love lessons below. These videos are going to be up on the other channel, on the Clips channel. I'm going to get out of here and then come right back for the second video. I just want to be able, because I have 2 different editors. So one editor will edit one video and the next editor will edit the other video. That way they both have something to do. So I'm going to end this one. And then we are going to... Oh my goodness. Sam says, love the background and the setup. Oh, and then someone says, you should actually start a show. We would love it. And Lady Day is saying she really should. I love her. This is my show. What do you mean start a show? This is the show. What do you mean start one? We're in the middle of a show right now. I love you too. And so we're going to be ending this and we're going to come right back. I'll probably keep the TikTok open, just end the YouTube. And then, yeah, let me end this one. And then, because I need to stop this broadcast, but one is a virtual camera. So when I end this one, will it end the other broadcast? I don't know, but we shall see. So let me stop this one and then we're going to come right back with the part 2. Boa tarde. Oh, I have to hear how that sounds because that doesn't make sense when I say it. Boa tarde. Boa tarde. All right, let's stop this and we'll come right back.